If you asked anyone on the street right now, name a brand of soda, they are very likely to say
Coca-Cola
or Pepsi, and that's for good reason. Coke and Pepsi have reigned supreme on the cola market for over a century. Their handle of the market is so tight it would almost be impossible for anyone to take over their territory. But there was a moment in the 90s when giant among giants, Coca-Cola had a misstep called OK Soda. OK was an attempt to go after a younger demographic, but judging by this commercial, you will be able to tell it was a miserable failure.
But perhaps more OK Soda would make you feel even more OK. Please note, there's no such thing as too much okayness.
A failure it was, and with the giant showing vulnerability, the door cracked open for a competitor to step in and attempt the impossible, to take down Coca-Cola as number one. Enter the one and only Sir Richard Branson. In the mid-90s, he was at the height of his domination. Virgin Airlines, Virgin Records, Virgin Games, Virgin you name it and he sold it. It seemed like whatever market he entered, he succeeded. Why would soda be any different? So, Branson advises a plan for Virgin Cola. He wouldn't need to formulate his own soda recipe or build a soda factory. He would simply go to a Canadian company called Cott Beverages. Cott was, and still is, one of the leading providers of cola in the world, although they never put their logo or name on any of their products. This is because Cott formulates and bottles all the sodas for grocery stores and big box stores like Kroger, Publix, and Walmart. And I mean, who doesn't love Dr. Thunder? So Cott already had the infrastructure in place to make the soda, leaving Branson to do what he does best, marketing. Commercials, print ads, and stunts would sell Virgin Cola, and Branson knew how to get people's attention. In 1994, Virgin Cola launches in England, and then 4 years later, Virgin Cola launches in the United States. The marketing blitz began on day one. The media press kit at launch looked like this, and it stated, and then this happened.
You arrived in the studio, or to the studio this morning, driving a tank. You are going to go down Fifth Avenue later, and then you're going to head into Times Square and break that tank through a wall of Coke and Pepsi to say you're going to liberate the Americans from these two soft drink giants.
Yep, he drove a tank down Times Square, ran over a massive wall of Cokes, and then fired the tank at a Coke sign. This was obviously before 9/11. Overseas, he took a crane and covered a huge Coke sign with his own sign for Virgin Cola. He was everywhere, on every channel, promoting. And people began to take notice. They began to try Virgin Cola. And sales began to take off.
So Richard, are you nervous? How do you...
The marketing continued, and Branson teamed up with model and actress Pamela Anderson to create a Virgin Cola bottle that resembled the curves of her body. The bottle was appropriately named the Pammy, and here was their press conference. Whoa, easy Branson. Yikes. There was even product placement on the biggest show in television at the time, Friends.
Hey, man, how'd the audition go?
Estelle said I didn't get it.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
And the TV commercials, they were bold, they were in your face, they were sexual, and they were anything but traditional.
You'll find my phone number on the side of the can. You dirty little boy.
Stephen, repeat after me. With this ring, I commit myself to you.
I commit myself to you.
Michael, repeat
You
it.
can taste our love every time you swallow.
Virgin Cola was everywhere.
It's a very exciting day for us here in Japan. Getting distribution to compete with Coca-Cola, who've dominated this market for many years, has not been easy.
At first, Coca-Cola did not take notice of Branson and his little passion project of Virgin Cola, and then something changed. sales from Virgin Cola started to take away from Coca-Cola. Shelf space in groceries and convenience stores began to trade Coke for Virgin. Talk around town began to pick up about Virgin. It was clear Virgin was moving in fast, and the alarm bells at Coca-Cola